Heidi's magical mountain adventure, a journey of friendship, courage, and wonder. High up in the breathtaking Swiss Alps, there lived a little girl named Heidi. She was a spirited child with a heart as big as the mountains she called home. Heidi lived with her grandfather in a small, cozy cabin nestled among the peaks, surrounded by forests and wildflowers. Her best friend was Peter, the goat herder, who guided his flock over the lush green hills every day. Heidi and Peter were always exploring, seeking hidden caves, sparkling streams, and secret meadows filled with wildflowers. One summer evening, as the sun set and painted the sky with pink and orange hues, Heidi and Peter were resting with the goats. Suddenly, Peter pointed to the distance, where a soft glow appeared at the base of the tallest mountain, the one they called Silver Peak. It was a place they'd only heard about in legends, a place said to hold hidden treasures and ancient magic. "That must be the Moonlight Meadow," Peter whispered, eyes wide. "The stories say that only the bravest travelers can find it, and those who do are granted a special wish." Heidi's heart fluttered with excitement. She had heard tales of Moonlight Meadow, a place where rare, glowing Edelweiss flowers bloomed under the moonlight. Legends claimed that the meadow was watched over by the spirit of the mountain, an ancient guardian who protected the secrets of the Alps. "Let's go there," Heidi said, her eyes sparkling with determination. "If we find the meadow, maybe we can wish for something truly wonderful." The next day, they set off at sunrise with provisions packed by Heidi's grandfather, warm blankets, a lantern, and some bread and cheese. As they climbed higher into the mountains, the air grew colder, and the path became steeper and more challenging. But Heidi and Peter didn't mind. They were determined to reach Moonlight Meadow. As the sun dipped behind the mountains, they spotted something in the distance, a mysterious, winding path that led deep into the heart of Silver Peak. They followed it, with the evening mist curling around them, adding an air of mystery to their journey. Just as darkness fell, they reached a hidden valley bathed in the soft glow of moonlight. There, under the stars, lay Moonlight Meadow, blanketed in rare Edelweiss flowers that sparkled as if dusted with stardust. But as Heidi and Peter stepped into the meadow, they heard a distant rumbling. From the shadows emerged the spirit of the mountain, a majestic, shimmering figure that looked like an ancient mountain goat, with silver fur and eyes that glowed with wisdom. "Welcome, brave ones," the spirit said, its voice echoing like the wind through the peaks. "I guard this meadow and its magic. Only those with true courage and kindness may make a wish here. What is it you seek?" Heidi's heart raced. She knew what she wanted, but she hesitated, thinking of Clara, her friend from the city, who dreamed of walking freely through the mountains. "I wish for my friend Clara to be able to walk, so she can explore the mountains like we do," she said. The spirit smiled. "A selfless wish. Because you chose to wish for another's happiness, your wish will come true. But be warned, the journey back will be a test of your courage and friendship." As soon as the spirit vanished, the ground beneath them began to tremble. A storm rolled in out of nowhere, and thunder echoed through the mountains. The path back was steep and slippery, and the winds howled around them. But Heidi held Peter's hand tightly, and together they braved the storm, encouraging each other as they navigated the treacherous path. At one point, Peter slipped, nearly tumbling down a rocky ledge. Heidi's heart pounded, but with all her strength, she pulled him back to safety. They found shelter in a small cave, where they huddled together, sharing stories to keep their spirits high until the storm passed. When morning broke, they continued their journey home, exhausted but filled with a sense of pride. They had faced danger and proved their bravery. As they reached Heidi's grandfather's cabin, they spotted a familiar figure waiting by the door. It was Clara, standing with a cane, smiling and waving. Her eyes sparkled with joy, and she was surrounded by Edelweiss flowers that seemed to have followed her from Moonlight Meadow. "Clara!" Heidi exclaimed, running toward her friend with open arms. Clara took a few unsteady steps forward, her face glowing with happiness. "Heidi, I don't know how it happened, but I felt this magical strength, like the mountains themselves were helping me. I can finally walk. Tears of joy filled Heidi's eyes as she hugged Clara. She glanced back at the mountains, feeling a deep sense of gratitude for the spirit of the mountain and the magic of Moonlight Meadow. From that day on, the three friends, Heidi, Peter, and Clara, explored the Alps together, sharing laughter, adventures, and memories. They learned that true magic comes from courage, kindness, and the bonds of friendship. And every now and then, when they visited Moonlight Meadow, they would see a faint glow in the distance, as if the spirit of the mountain was watching over them, proud of their bravery and unity. Facts about the Alps and friendship for kids. The Edelweiss Flower. This rare flower grows high in the mountains and symbolizes courage, mountain weather. In the Alps, the weather can change suddenly, going from sunny to stormy very quickly. Spirit of the mountain. In stories, mountains are often protected by mythical guardians who value courage and kindness. The power of friendship. Like Heidi, Peter, and Clara, true friends help and protect each other. Selfless wishes. Wishing for someone else's happiness is an act of kindness and generosity. Vocabulary for kids. Meadow. A field of grass and flowers, like Moonlight Meadow, where Heidi made her wish. Legend. A story that has been told for a long time, often about magical places or creatures. Ancient. Very old, like the spirit of the mountain who has watched over the Alps for centuries. Courage. Bravery, especially when facing challenges, like Heidi's journey back through the storm. Treacherous. Dangerous, like the steep and slippery path they had to navigate. Guardian. Someone who protects, like the spirit of the mountain watching over Moonlight Meadow. Selfless. Thinking about others before yourself, like Heidi wishing for Clara's happiness. Journey. A trip or adventure, like Heidi and Peter's hike to the hidden valley. Miracle. Something amazing that seems almost impossible, like Clara's ability to walk. Unity. Togetherness. Like the friends' bond that helped them through their adventure.